Not every one of us will become a QA engineer, and not everyone's supposed to. A lot of people will sign up for the course and they will go through the course just because they want to improve their existing skills. Some people will sign up for the course and will understand that it is actually not for them sometime on the middle of the course or at the end of the course. Just like Sergey, our guest, who was originally born in Kazakhstan, and this guy, he thought QA was his thing, he signed up for the course. Well, let me have him explain it to you guys so you would not only hear why he decided not to become a QA engineer, but also why did he choose us, why did he decide to become a QA, how did he like the education, and finally, why and how did he end up saying, well, I'm not going to finish the school. Although he's still studying, but he's just not planning to apply for a job. You're gonna hear about that in a couple of minutes, but for now, let me introduce myself. My name is Sergey Kromchenko. I am a founder of Codemify, which is a QA bootcamp that helps people to become a QA engineers from scratch or to improve your existing skills. But for now, let's get directly into video by hitting the like button below, subscribing to our channel, and leaving an amazing comment by the end of this video. Thank you. Let's get started. All right, let's get started. Thank you for joining this call, Sergey. And today we're going to interview the guy who said the QA is not for him after studying for how many months?
I actually can't remember. Probably 3 months.
About 3 months. Yeah, 3 months.
About 3 months.
Awesome. All right, let's get started with a simple question. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Who are you and where you come from?
So my name is Sergey. Originally, I was born and raised in Kazakhstan, and 5 years ago, I moved to United States. And actually, I'm currently working as a woodworker. So I have my own small company. I'm the owner and the only person in the company.
That's the way. I did the same thing for a while. I was the only person in the company for like 2 to 3 years, mentoring, checking the homeworks, recording materials, etc. Awesome. Now, originally from Kazakhstan, and you guys have a lot of forest in Kazakhstan, so it's something very close to you, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. How did you decide that you want to become a QA engineer? Like, how did that thought come to your mind?
So actually, I mean, my way to QA was kind of complicated. Just because before I decided to become a QA engineer, I worked a lot. I mean, sometimes I worked like 3 months in a row without any day offs, and just because I had a lot of orders. And some days I work like 12 hours or even more per day. And actually, it's a kind of complicated. And yeah, and I didn't believe, or I didn't think that there exists such a thing like a burnout. And actually, I got into this trap. And I decided to take a pause. Decided to learn a thing. And so, what I want to learn, I would like to learn something about IT. So, and QA engineering is the most easiest way to get an IT sphere. So that's why I started to searching some like looking some information in the internet, and I found your YouTube channel. I watched. Actually, I found not only your YouTube channel. There is a bunch of them, but I watched yours, and so I'm a person who make a very fast decision. So I watched like 5 videos in a row, and I just went to your website and bought a course. And firstly, I bought a manual QA course.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I remember that you're actually one of the few people who just buys the course without giving me a call, because that's not a couple of $100, that's a couple of thousands of dollars. So I was like, oh wow, I don't remember this guy talking to me.
Yeah, and I can even explain why I did that. Just because, I mean, as a content creator or maker, I understand the amount of work you put in a school, in YouTube video, and it's not easy. And if some people, they're more than 1 year in the YouTube and they constantly post in the video, I understand they're definitely not as calm. So I just trust you.
Thank you. 153 videos as of today.
Yep.
Awesome. Thanks. So You found us on YouTube, but you said you found multiple channels. What actually made you choose our school versus others?
It's hard to say. Probably it's like intuition.
Got
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. Just I liked your personality. I like the way how you explain something, the
Mhm.
thing what you showed on YouTube, how you talk about it. So yeah, I just like it.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, that's a lot of people say that amount of materials that we show in the YouTube and the way we explain it or I explain it is what actually brings people here. Awesome. Great. So then you found us, you've signed up for the course, and you said you signed up for the manual course. Tell me, how did the manual course go and what happened after?
So actually, it's a very hard course. It's hard to study. I'm kidding. No, actually, manual course. It was the easiest part of the QA engineering. I mean, there is nothing complicated. You just need to understand the principle and just follow the steps. It's like, I mean, it's easy peasy. Nothing complicated there.
Hmm?
But the only thing I would suggest that people who are going to join to QA sphere or courses, you should be familiar with the some laptops, I don't know, something, how it's working, the websites. I mean, just understand basic knowledge about how IT world is working. It's not something deep, but yeah, some basic knowledge. You have to have them.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I kind of encourage everyone to sign up in advance because I prepared materials in a pre-education section where people can sign up and then they have as much time as they sign up before the course to prepare themselves to slowly read it on their own pace and to understand what is it all about.
Yeah, yeah, that's actually true. I mean, and the process was very smooth. I mean, the mentors they are very nice and responsive, I would say.
Even Alex Nice, I don't think he's a nice guy.
No, 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 not actually Alex. But actually, Farah is more strict than Alex. Alex, I would say yes. I would
Interesting.
probably it was in my case when we go through the fake interview.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, Farah was more strict.
Yeah, it's called mock interview or
Mock
fake.
interview,
Yeah. That's interesting. So Farah, whose video you can find right on the top link of this video, you guys can check it out and see who that guy is. He's one of our mentors and he's one of our ex-students who is currently working as the QA lead in a solar panel company from Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
Awesome. So, cool. You went through the manual course, and what happened after?
Then we just like graduated and we got our certificate that we are a student, not the students anymore. So and then we just had like a meeting. We just talked with each other like a friends, and you just started talking about automation,
Mhm.
and it's kind of catch me.
Mhm.
So it's just because it's interesting and it's more. I understood that there I can get more knowledge, specific knowledge about QA and about programming. Just because I saw the course, I saw the program, plus you said more about that, and yeah, I decided to continue my education process.
Nice. Okay. So you sign up for the test automation course, you continue test automation course. What happened after? Like, when did you understand that QA is not your thing?
Um, honestly, I talked with. First of all, I can say that your classes, I mean, your schools, it's a very good place to meet amazing people. Just because, I mean, it's a place where you can meet different people from different countries with different stories, and we, from time to time, we are talking with each other. And some of the students affected to me. Um, she told me that she's surprised that I'm going to be a QA engineer, even if I have a um, kind of businesses and I have a passion. And she started asking me questions about what I did in my past and how my woodworking businesses look like. And when I started just talking and talking and talking about my businesses, I understand that I'm very passionate about what I'm actually doing right now. So, and it was one of the reasons why I decided, no, if I will apply or if I will decide to be a QA engineer in my future, the rest of my life, it will be like a betray myself. I don't know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
give up my dreams and etc. But at the same time, I got a lot of amazing knowledges about QA engineering, which I can apply in my company, in my woodworking process.
Mm.
And it's very useful. I mean, it's not even for people who are going to be and work as a QA engineer. It's even if for people who have their small own business, if they are somehow connected with the websites or even Instagrams.
By the way, this is my best friend Alex. And also, I think you forgot to hit that big fat thumb up button below and to subscribe to our channel. And if you are enjoying this video so far, make sure to leave a comment below. It does help me to become more popular on YouTube, which will eventually bring more videos for you guys. The content that you are actually enjoying right now. Can
Yep.
you talk more about it? How can you utilize skills that you got from our school, from manual and automation courses to your or any
So
other?
in my yeah, I understand. So in my personal case, I'm not sure that I will apply automation knowledges to my work, but manual definitely. So first of all, it's a test cases. It's a very useful tool for my work, just because I have a website. It sucks. I'm kind of hesitate.
Now, but you've learned automation, you learn coding, maybe you will improve it in the
Yeah,
future.
I just need to find more time to do this.
Yeah.
So first of all, I can apply this tool like as a test cases. It's very important to create them and execute them step by step and write them. So actually, I have this test case IO. I think it's a software,
Mhm.
and it's kind of free.
Mhm.
So I can use it. And for me, I will use it as a CRM system and at the same time as a test case. So I will execute them and I will recheck my website and I will recheck my manufacturing process from time to time. When I implement some changes in my website, I will recheck it. So most important thing, I have never thought about that before your courses. So now I know that and now I definitely will use it.
Awesome. Thank you. That makes a lot of sense because test cases are just like controls that you have in place in order to check the quality or just to test your product. Whichever product it is, doesn't matter if it's a software, it's a hardware, even for your tables, when you build a table, you still have quite a few use cases or test cases that you have to verify it is up to requirements, right?
Yeah, that's actually true. That's actually true.
Wow, that's kind of interesting. Um, how do you feel now that you left the course? You did not betray yourself. Do you feel like you betrayed your team?
First of all, no regrets at all. I'm really happy to be there. I'm still on the course. I mean, it is not finished yet. Yeah, yeah. So I watching the videos and just reading the information.
Oh, nice.
No regrets at all. First of all, I met amazing people. The second thing, I got very good knowledges, and I can use them and I can apply them for my work. So it's pretty cool.
Nice, awesome, and yeah, you started talking about meeting great people. What I've heard about, what I've heard from other students who came from other school, in other schools, they were isolated to them. They did not have, they did have meetings, but they couldn't see who's on that meeting, so they didn't know each other. What we're trying to do at Codemify, we try to gather people so you guys could talk to each other, become a friends. Because when you have a friend in a school, it is much easier to learn. It is much easier because you can talk to each other, you can share your knowledge, you can share your ideas, and other people give you feedback based on it and also share their ideas, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's actually true. I mean, we have a meeting like twice per week, and it's amazing. I mean, we can see each other, and if when if we have a free time, we can call each other and just discuss about lessons or just about the life. Just because, I mean, it's very interesting to meet new people.
Exactly. And starting January 30th, 2024, we are going to have Saturday morning webinars every other week. So actually, maybe even every week. So people could have more time spent with us and spend together in case they are missing those working days, such as Monday, Tuesday, up to Friday.
Yeah, that's cool thing. I mean, you did a great job. I mean, your process, I mean, educational process, very smooth. I mean, it's nothing complicated. You can reach many mentors. I wouldn't say 24/7. I mean, we all people, we need to rest.
Yeah.
So yeah, but they will definitely answer your question. I mean, if I had any questions, I could ask them. So yeah.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you for the warm words. Put that a lot of work, but for me, it's fun. I don't feel like it's work. I feel like it's fun. It's just the way we live.
Yeah, that's great.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Sergey. Anything else you wanted to share for people who are not sure if it's their thing or not? Because you're actually the first person who decided to record a video with us after you didn't become a QA engineer. So I was like, well, maybe you have something to share with other people as well.
And, you know, as I told you before, that for me it was like a rest time. So I just learn a thing, hang out with people, and after several months, I understand that I can apply these knowledges to my work. So within that period of time, I talked with different people who work in the IT sphere, and we talked with Farah a lot, and we talked like just friends. And I was surprised that some IT guys they can work like 3 hours per day, and they do nothing. Then I asked my friends, I mean, is it really true? And they told me, yes, it's kind of true. And I'm kind of jealous just because it's not my case. So, I mean, if you are thinking to change your career and to get very good salary, so it's definitely the way where you can go and study. I mean, you can become a QA engineer and earn or have good salary.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I definitely recommend to get in IT, and it's easiest way to get or enter in IT sphere as a QA engineer.
Exactly. It's
And
like a
yeah, and I did my research. I mean, amount of work every day. You can see how many jobs offering from different companies, and it's not only QA automation, and it's QA manual QA too. So in the future, if I will get tired of my work again, now I can be as a QA engineer and even QA automation engineer.
Exactly. Feel free to come back to us anytime you feel like you're tired, you're burned out. And by the way,
Yep.
I want to share 2 things. One, that I definitely agree with you that when you get the job, and sometimes you can work less than you're actually supposed to. I remember I've been working 4 hours per day, and the rest people were just in the room watching movies. And I was like, that's not the way. I don't feel that way. I feel like I want to grow. I want to improve. I want to grow professionally. So what I did for 4 hours, I worked, and then I was learning new things. I was learning coding. While I was manual QA engineer, I was learning coding. I was developing websites, developing mobile apps, building test automation frameworks, learning that from scratch. And next job, I got $25,000 raise. Imagine this. You're making 80 and then you get 105K. That was back in 2015. And I feel like there are 2 types of people. One type will be okay with it, just sitting, chilling, watching movies. Another type will be more growth oriented, and that was me. And that's okay to be either one, whatever you like. But you can still do your job, and the rest is up to you. You do whatever you want to do. You enjoy your life in the way you like it.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. I mean, it's 2 different people, 2 different personalities. In my case, I don't like to be on the same level, just because I'm woodworker, but I'm not just a regular woodworker. So I'm working with CNC machines. I'm working with the different software come CAD software. So, and it's a learning process. I mean, I'm not stopping learning. I'm learning. And the same thing in IT sphere. Now I understand that it's the same thing.
Exactly. That makes sense. And the second thing, we just got a job offer today. One of our students got a job offer in Las Vegas. Actually, he got it before the new year, which is the most unlikely time when people would get an offer, but he still got it. So the market is not that bad as people imagine. People are getting offers even during the new year when everyone should be on vacation.
Yeah, I heard about that too, but yeah, I mean, I still getting this notification about the job, so I see that market is not bad. By the way, one more thing, which is very useful for me and important for me. Now I know you, and in the future, when I will need to hire somebody or find a QA engineer for my company, so I know where to find them, just because I know the quality of educational process. I definitely can ask you to help me to find somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So not even not like full-time job, like contract job, but yeah, it's a very good resource.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we definitely do that. And we did it quite a lot in the past. And thanks to people like you, our students can get the job faster and more experience faster. Great. Sergey, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with the people. And if you guys ever need Sergey's contact or his information, you want to ask him a question, I'm going to leave his contact info right below this video. And if you are interested in becoming a QA engineer, we're going to leave a QR code right here next to follow your dreams sign. Nice seeing you, and you have an amazing week.
Yep, you do. Bye-bye.
I'm pretty happy that people like Sergey actually sharing his feedback and explaining why did he decide to become a QA engineer and not to become a QA engineer, because it helps a lot of people. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Our phone number of Codemify is right here. You can follow this QR code and I'll be more than glad to consult you on any questions that you might have. You have a good one and I'll see you soon.